My name is Evan Cole, and I'm a solar engineer by trade. My world runs on logic. Circuits are either open or closed, systems are either stable or unstable. Chaos has no place in my life. That's why Sarah and I chose our quiet suburban home, a modest two-story house on a serene street, with a lush backyard, an ancient oak tree shading the lawn, and a spacious two-car garage that doubles as my workshop. Everything in that workshop is meticulously organized, tools aligned by size, wires coiled precisely, schematics filed chronologically. Adjoining the garage is my prized possession, a level 2 EV charger mounted on the exterior wall. I installed it myself, wiring it to draw from the solar panels on our roof, storing excess energy in a home battery bank, and doling it out efficiently to our electric car overnight. At 240 volts and up to 48 amps, it's a symphony of clean, sustainable power. It's efficient. It's reliable. And until that fateful night, it was entirely mine. It was 2 a.m. when the nightmare began. The alert pierced the silence like a siren, a piercing digital wail from my custom energy monitoring system. I'd built it from scratch to track every watt flowing through our solar setup, battery, and charger. No stone unturned, every electron accounted for. Sarah bolted upright in bed, her breath ragged. I was already on my feet slapping the cool hardwood as my mind raced through diagnostics. Not the house alarm, that was a deeper bass. Not smoke detection, 3 staccato beeps. This was my system's cry, anomalous power draw. I snatched the tablet from the dresser. The screen blazed red, a jagged graph spiking like a fever chart. For 4 hours, consumption had idled at baseline, a whisper to keep the fridge humming. Now, a skyscraper of demand, 48 amps sustained. Precisely my charger's max output. But our car sat dormant in the garage, fully juiced. The drain originated from the external port. "What is it, Evan?" Sarah whispered, voice laced with dread. "Someone's siphoning the charger," I replied, tone level but laced with ice. It wasn't the cost, a few bucks in solar credits. It was the violation. The brazen theft of my sanctuary's lifeblood. I cracked the curtains. The driveway floodlight hummed to life, illuminating the intruder, a sleek silver Tesla Model 3, unmistakably Karen Dunn's. Our HOA president, queen of covenants and fines. The charging cable, my heavy-duty one, snaked from my wall to her port. She stood beside it in a silk robe and slippers, scrolling her phone with the nonchalance of someone borrowing a lawnmower. "You've got to be kidding," I muttered. Rage coiled in my gut, cold and unyielding. I threw on jeans, ignoring Sarah's plea. "Evan, be careful, you know how she is." Oh, I knew. Karen ruled the HOA like a fiefdom. $50 fines for grass a quarter-inch too long, violation letters for trash bins lingering 5 minutes past pickup. Yet her award-winning roses sprawled unchecked into neighbors' yards, aesthetic enhancement, she'd purr. Rules were her scepter, wielded selectively. Barefoot, I strode down the driveway. The night air chilled my skin, the charger's hum mocked me, funneling my green energy into her luxury ride. She glanced up, no flicker of remorse, just a smug, syrupy smile. "Evan. Good evening. Or morning, I suppose." "Karen," I said evenly. "What the hell are you doing?" She waved airily at her car. "Just topping up. Long day, late homecoming. Forgot to plug in. You know how it is." "No, I don't. This isn't a public station. It's my private property." A condescending chuckle escaped her. "Oh, Evan, don't be dramatic. We're neighbors. A community, the C in HOA, remember? This charger's a gem, right on your exterior wall. A wonderful community asset." My jaw clenched. "I installed it for my car, with my solar power." "We're all so proud of your eco-commitment," she cooed, sarcasm dripping. "I even featured it in the newsletter, Evan Cole, Green Pioneer." I recalled that issue, sandwiched between praise for my setup and a violation notice for my non-compliant, decade-old mailbox. "This isn't communal," I pressed. "You're stealing electricity." Her facade cracked, Smile vanishing, eyes stealing. Stealing? Ugly word, Evan. As HOA president, I know assets. Exterior placement, neighborhood green cred? It's shared. Absurdity hit like a short circuit. My home, a communal tap? The engineer in me recoiled. This defied all reason. Unplug. Now. She crossed her arms. My battery's at 40%. Need 80% for yoga retreat tomorrow. Or what? She arched a brow. Make a scene? Disturbance? Bylaw violation, surely. Entitlement radiated from her, robe luxurious, posture imperial. She dared me, cable thrumming defiance. My home, my haven, invaded. Words wouldn't suffice. This was war. I inhaled deeply, exhaling frost. No scene needed. Just a plan. She'd pay dearly for this freebie. Dawn broke on a sleepless night. Fury had crystallized into resolve. In my workshop, sketches bloomed, relays, modules, diagrams. Sarah slid coffee beside me. Quiet last night. You okay? Fine, I sipped. Designing a solution. For Karen. Educational upgrade. Phase 1. Deterrence. Phase 2. Proof. As a solar pro, suppliers were my Rolodex. I sourced premium gear, no corner cutting. First, a fortress lock, a hardened steel weatherproof box encasing the handle and port, secured by changeable combo. Direct, unyielding, keep out. But Karen. Persistent as rust. She'd challenge it, complain of eyesores to the board. Layers needed, visible and veiled. In the garage, behind panels housing solar guts, lurked the charger's main breaker, too accessible. I rerouted power via attic conduit to a stealth box. Unmarked, corner tucked. Flipped the hidden switch, and the wall unit died, powerless plastic. Invisible moat. Elegance capped it, RFID module, keycard tech from offices. Wired to the charger's enable pin, it demanded authorization. My wallet card or Sarah's phone sticker. Tap, green blink, relays engage, power flows. Unauthorized? Dead circuit. Proactive guard. Weekend blurred in precision. Wires trimmed exact, solders pristine, tests exhaustive. Lockbox gleamed, hidden switch severed juice, RFID clicked on command. Sarah eyed the armored charger. Necessary. Against, community, meaning mine, yes. My home wasn't a utility, boundaries mattered. She touched my arm. She'll rage. Counting on it. Next time, it's smarter than her. Calm enveloped me, control reclaimed via logic. Karen would return, entitlement Brooks no. Trap set. Wait. A week passed. Lockbox shone defiantly. Karen's glare scorched from her drives by, mailbox standoffs, jaw rigid, shoulders squared. Simmering plot. I patrolled nightly, systems primed. But proof eluded, her denial meant he said she said. Black box time, recorder for posterity. NEC-compliant monitoring port, weatherproof enclosure beside charger, harboring microcontroller and sensors logging voltage/current per second to SD card, timestamped. Rules coded, unauthorized draw, silent phone ping. Hazard, short, surge. Contactor snaps offline in milliseconds. Safety net, thief stopper. Legal, property bound. Install demanded care, de-energize, splice conduit, seal waterproof. Gray innocuous box to outsiders, my sentinel within. Tests flawless, RFID bypass buzzed alert, log pristine. Simulated fault, thunk, cutoff, overcurrent etched in data. Masterpiece, robust, rational. Sarah sealed the cover. Final upgrade. Notary, notes, intervenes on danger. She'll escalate. Ego bruised. Now it's conquest. Checkers versus chess. Anticipation knotted my gut. Fortress built, assault imminent. Hated the siege, but problem solved. Analyze, design, deploy. Input awaited. Midnight cloaked the neighborhood, moon a sliver. I lounged in the living room, book in lap, Sarah Abed. Buzz, phone vibrated sharply. Screen, unauthorized access attempt. Heart iced. Only one culprit. Blinds parted, floodlight aglow, shadows dancing. Karen, dark attire, cat burglar chic. Know my cable, hers gleamed cheap. Uncertified adapter, flimsy wires, no safeties. Standard plug to Tesla connector. Loophole hunt, my 120V holiday outlet, unbarred. Stomach knotted. Slow charge, sure, but victory in bypass. Yet deadly, adapters botch handshake, Tesla's smarts unmet by dumb hardware. Disaster brewed. Instinct screamed intervene, cameras rolled, discreet eaves, cloud-backed. She fumbled, jammed connector, kicked lockbox, vandal petulance. Muttered fury, conquest over caution. Responsible me urged yell. Provoked me? Watched. I'd fortified legally, she trespassed with junk. Consequences hers. Jam success. Plug in. Smug grin. Outsmarted. She turned, oblivious to physics wrath. Sizzle. Vicious. Bacon mean. Blue-white arc erupted, welder bright. Pop. Firecracker snap. Black smoke billowed, plastic char stench invading. Karen shrieked, recoiling. Smoke thickened, orange flicker danced, candle to inferno on melted adapter. Training surged, no water, act. Garage dash, Class C extinguisher yanked. Pin pulled, I burst driveway ward. Karen froze, whimpering, pointing. Flames gnawed paint. Back. Command sliced panic. She tumbled, pavement ward. No time, nozzle base aimed, squeeze, white powder blizzard hissed, smothering blaze. Sweep, blast, extinguished. Silence rang, powder dusted Tesla ghostly. Port, charred ruin, adapter fused lump. Adrenaline thrummed, extinguisher weighed leaden. Assessed, her arrogance scarred her prize. Worse. Untended, lithium blaze, hours-long hell. Karen rose, staring horror-struck. Expected shame, thanks? None. Fury calcified, blame hunt. Eyes locked mine. You. Shriek pierced. You sabotaged. Burned my car. Breathtaking gall. I'd quenched her folly. Insane? Your illegal adapter shorted. I saved it. Lies. Trap. Faulty gear. Eyes wild. Angle scouting. Lit on gray monitor. Red blink. Logged fault. Lunge. Fingernails pried latch. SD card yanked. Hey, that's mine. Step forward. Evidence. Your negligence. Venom triumph. She bolted, lawn crashing into shadows. Shock thawed to blaze. Theft. Fire. Frame. Assault total. Extinguisher clanged. Pursuit ignited. Primitive drive. Reclaim truth. She led. I gained. Hedge vault. Bush crash echoes. What's happening? Tommy's porch lit. Framing me. Stride unbroken. Karen glanced. Panic widened. No escape. Reputation hinged on that card. Chaos. Birdbath dodge. Gnome leap. She yelped rose thorns. Labored. Card. Karen. Ragged shout. Assault. Everyone'll know. Victim script spun. Headlights blinded. Cruiser idled. Strobes pulsing. Deputy emerged. Hand holster near. Tommy's 911. Karen halted. Hands up. Sobs theatrical. Help. He attacked. Burned my car. I skidded. Hands raised. Deputy eyed us warily. What's going on? Crazy. Karen wailed. Plugged in. His device exploded. Chased me. Deep breath. Logic anchor. Evan Cole. That house. She's Karen Dunn. HOA Prez. Week-long power theft attempts. Tonight, faulty adapter sparked fire on her car. I extinguished. Monitor logged. She stole SD card, chasing to retrieve. Lies. Covering. Ma'am, let him finish. Deputy silenced. Go on. Data. Stable night. Blocked priors. Card proves tamper intent. She's holding it. Sobs hitched. Gaze dropped. Deputy advanced. Ma'am, hand. Nothing personal. Open it. Hesitation crumbled. Palm unfurled. Black square gleamed. Understanding dawned. Evidence bag claimed. Recording. Logs. Voltage. Amps. Fault. Her gears surge. Not mine. Nod to Karen. Pale. Bravado ash. Sort at scene. Driveway trek. Extinguisher prone. Powder veiling Tesla. Adapter wreckage. Flashlight probed. This adapter? Yes. Unsafe third party. Crouched crime scene style. Charger. Lock. Empty port. Narrative matched. Witnesses. I saw Chase, her clutching. Tommy called. Mrs. Gable door cracked. Porch cam records nights. Might catch. Smile crept. Nail sealed. Karen gasped. Queen Sans subjects. Porch panopticon awaited. Dawn. Detective mode. Deputy bagged card. Vowed probe. I canvassed. Tommy's hoop finds. Gable's chime. Pollution. Miller's gripes. Footage flowed. Thumb drive bounty. Computer vigil. Coffee sentinel. Timeline wove. Gable's wide shot. Sneak. Kick. Jam. Arc. Smoke. Panic. Tommy's audio. Post-quench shrieks. You set fire. Lunge. Theft. Pursuit. Synced multi-angle. Intent. Arson self. Evidence grab. Lies. 2-minute truth bomb. Wordless. Sarah phoned paralegal pal. My cams/property legal. Monitor/circuit legal. Her. Trespass. Theft. Damage. False report. Larceny. Trouble vortex. Relief cascaded. Data dominion. Know her style roar. Methodical truth. Deputy rang. Updates. Fire marshal. Adapter failure. Short circuit. Your wiring pristine. Breath eased. SD. Stable. Blocks confirm tamper. No fire data. Other outlet. But intent clear. Now. Marshal. Cams. Her axe. Questions mount. Touch base. Hung. Justice circuits aligned. Lies versus HD reality? No contest. News beckon. Jessica woos, on your side. Tommy tipped. Police report juicy. Press fire sabotage. Hesitant. Circus aversion, but reflection. Her public smear demanded public salve. Neighbors' scars fueled. Okay, but my terms. Full facts. Perfect. Unvarnished. Van arrived. Jessica Keen. Cam rolling. Garage Genesis. Solar blueprints. City stamps. Code compliant. Engineer. No shortcuts. Exterior. Lock demo. Theft tail. Attic switch. RFID tap. Green affirm. Defensive layers. Property shield. Gray box. Logs. Cutoff explained. Marshal note thrust. Browse vaulted. Her adapter catastrophe. Not yours. Dangerous junk. House finale. Video cued. Silence gripped as montage unspooled. Sneak to sobs. Stunned hush. Clear as crystal. Truth is. Hour more. Tesla scars filmed. Door slam rebuff. Segment. 6 p.m. blitz. Permits. Logs. Report. Vid. Me. Rule-abider besieged. Her. Harassment harpy. Phones trilled. News? Stood tall. Backing you. Tsunami swell. Sarah gripped hand. Segments end. Did it. Truth told. Data presented. Relief profound. Accusation evaporated. Final thrust. HOA tomorrow. Airstrike done. Ground war. For me. Bullied kin. Projector packed. Clubhouse sterile. Drop ceilings. Fluorescence buzzing. Norm. 10 souls. Budgets droned. Tonight. Sardine packed. Walls lined. News ignited reckoning. Not lawns, but revolt. Entered with Sarah. Tommy. Laptop. Projector slung. Karen head table. Board quartet uneasy. Pale, gaze averted, bomb beside them. Formalities dragged. Pledge, minutes. Tension thickened, Karen monotoned agenda, feigning normalcy. Control, illusion. New business. Quick. None. Adjourn MO. New business, I interjected. Eyes swiveled. Karen froze, lips parted. Not agended, Evan. AM now. Homeowner. Presentation, for board, neighbors. George cleared throat. Karen, hear him. Nods rippled, witnesses bound them. Fine. 5 minutes. 2 suffice. Front ward, projector aimed wallward, laptop mirrored large. Wordless. Play. Speakers piped, sneak silhouetted, arc flared, smoke curled, shrieks echoed. You burned it! Lunge, yank, sprint, chase chaos. Gasps cascaded, arc drew shock murmurs. Board grim, Karen hands fixed, ashen, crimes writ giant. End. Projector dark. Silence waited. Let it brew. Quiet voice carried, not kilowatts. Power abuse. Our leader, dues trustee, rule keeper, trespassed, stole, framed to cloak. Danger birthed. Car blaze potential, worse. Police lied to. You, too. Board pivot, unacceptable. Leadership liability, disgrace. Vote no confidence. Karen Dunn removal, immediate. Tommy rose. Second. George to Karen. Defense. Eyes raged, despaired, mouth gaped, mute. Truth trumped words. Shook head. Vote, removal favor? Hands Forrest, unanimous bar her. Board joined. Passes. Removed. Over. Deposed. But closure? One more. Restitution. Tesla shop invoice waived. Outlet mend. Extinguisher buy. Reimbursement. George. Reasonable. HOA covers. Final flourish. Restraining order. Inked morn. No contact. 100 yards from home. Whispers surged. Seal stamped. Karen glared impotent. Chair shoved. Exit stormed. Eruption. Claps. Grips. Exhales. Sarah tear smile. Arm encircled. Fight done. Peace. Yet ripples lingered. Deputy updated days hence. Charges mulled. Trespass. Theft. False report. Vandalism. Adapter probe. Manufacturer sued prone. Recalls pending. Karen resigned board fully. Interim elections brewed. Tommy frontrunner. Anti-tyrant platform. News follow-up. Jessica's sequel. Community uprising. Bully fall. Views viral. HOA reform tips flooded inboxes. Neighbors bonded. Block party planned. Evan appreciation. Grill out. Sarah joked. Hero now. Logical man. I demurred. Workshop reclaimed. New projects. Community solar co-op pitch. Shared but consensual. Reflections deepened. Karen's saga? Entitlements peril. Rules twisted till snap. My fortress? Not walls, but wits. Evidence, allies, verity. Logic prevailed. Home sanctified anew. Nights quieted. Charger hums solo. Alerts dormant. Oak whispers wind. Sarah sleeps sound. Sanctuary restored. Not flawless, but fortified. Circuits closed. Balance stable. And if shadows stir? System waits, ever vigilant.